Keith, we knew going into this week we were going to face a lot of heat and a lot of humidity.
Yep, and here we are.
And here we are.
Here we are. Yeah, you know, I was saying to you while we were, that story was running that I initially thought of tomorrow as being the hottest day of this week, and it may still be, but we've got some big numbers to overcome if it's going to be hotter than today, because we had 297s out there today, so there's like, it's not much room in there.
Only one of them was in a place you'd normally expect,
Freiburg,
right?
Yes, and now Millinock, it says 96, but I think the official string is going to come in at 97.
Wow.
So yeah, that's a big number for them. 93 is a pretty big number for Caribou, although sometimes they, being away from the ocean makes a big difference for northern Maine. But yeah, the rest of the state outside of Rockland and Bar Harbor, which only got into the 80s today, we were 90 plus, 95 in Portsmouth, 95 in Manchester. So we'll see how much warmer we can be tomorrow. It's going to be probably similar or just a tiny bit warmer, I would guess. Visible satellite looking good. We didn't have much in the way of cloud cover today, despite the fact that it was so warm and humid. It didn't really develop much in the way of clouds. That'll help us cool down tonight. Those clear skies allow temperatures to drop off this evening. Not that it's going to be cool. It's still sticky, still pretty warm. However, given that we're in the mid-90s, you'd usually think that we weren't going to drop below 70 tonight, but that's not going to happen. We'll be in the 60s after midnight tonight, especially into early tomorrow morning. Some fog along the coastline of down East Maine and the mid-coast tomorrow morning, and then we're hot and humid and sunny again. And so it's just a matter of how hot we can get. All the while, for this particular warm stretch, for some reason the IBM graph model, which you're looking at here, has just been too cool with temperatures. And I think it's doing that again tomorrow because it has us merely at 92 in Lewiston and Freiburg, and I think we're likely to be in the mid-90s, maybe upper 90s, so we'll keep an eye on that. The coast over southern Maine will likely get to 90 and then sea breeze back down. We won't get there, probably won't get there again in a place like Rockland. Bar Harbor maybe has a chance to get into the upper 80s to around 90 degrees. Hot and humid again on Wednesday. In this case, we do have a chance for thunderstorms in the afternoon. The models are a little different on the timing of this. Some of them wait until it's basically after sunset. If that's the case, then we'll be in the 90s easily again, and it's very humid on Wednesday. So for a lot of people, I think that Wednesday may be the most uncomfortable day because it combines those high temperatures with those high dew points. Isolated showers and storms in the afternoon on Wednesday. That front hangs over us on Thursday, which is not a rainy day, but it's the wettest day of the stretch, with showers and thunderstorms popping up during the day on Thursday. Then that front moves to the south. Friday is refreshing. It's in the low 80s still, but it's a lot less humid. And at this point, the weekend looks good. Just quickly want to show you Tropical Storm Erin way out here off the coast of Africa. We're talking about this because this is going to be a long run-up to this as it moves towards the United States. Question, of course, being, does it curve or go more straight? We're still 7 to 10 days away from that answer, or watching it happen at least. So the weekend at this point looks good. It could be some thunderstorms on Sunday afternoon. We'll watch that as we get closer. Likely, though, it's the hotter of the 2 weekend days. And to be honest, it could be 90 on Sunday if that front holds long enough. I just didn't want to throw the 90 up quite yet, especially while we're in the midst of other 90s. The coast will be close to an official heat wave. We got a 90 today, probably tomorrow, maybe on Wednesday. It would be the first one of the season in Portland if it happens.
And just a reminder to all the viewers out there, the heat wave must be 90 degrees or more for 3 consecutive days.
Correct. Yeah, it's
a high temperature.
We use it as slang, but that's the technical definition. Yep.
And the last thing, some alerts coming out of York County today for high and dangerous surf.
Big waves.
Yeah, that seemed unexpected.
It was actually. Ryan and I were just talking about that, and we had to get an on-the-ground report for what's going on there. So I think he's actually looking into that now, but we do have some big waves over southern Maine.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, Keith.